Uh, we are pretty quick today, so let's do another one. Random, Covenant 25. Let's increase this win streak number. Umbra and Hellhorned. Making of a morsel fledgling in prism retrieval, and our opponent is gonna be the Purifying Seraph. Yeah, we'll definitely do advanced challenges. You can bet on that. Grook's Goat! If you give me Grook's Goat as our opening relic, I will definitely try to play into it. Should have looked at the Hellhorned banners available. There's one here before Daedalus, but that's the only one. We definitely want to go there. If we are gonna be mostly focused on Hellhorned units, well, mostly focused. If we want some Hellhorned units in there, probably best to not try and pick up Gorge units. So we could pick up Gorge Penumbra just to make use of the morsel generation we already have. I would have liked Architect here, to be entirely honest. But we don't have that option. Let's go with Gorge. I think with Gurk's Gold and Demons, we should be able to find front-loaded damage to deal with the early waves, and we have the champion to scale up to deal with bosses and later waves. These guys have armor after all. Let's use the torches on one of the back units. I do want to torch the collector and feed my Penumbra. Can we do something with this Imp? We can block 3, but not really. So let's use the Train Sword instead. Probably not gonna matter all that much, but I guess the best play here is Prism Retrieval to get one of the Train Stewards and give it a bunch of attack. Let's play that on the bottom floor. Can deal some extra damage to the boss that way, which might or might not matter. Not to the boss, but we can start clearing out this clergyman, which is actually valuable. I will prioritize killing one of these clergymen. Wait. 5, 10. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. These aren't the perfect morsels. Let's torch the boss. It will be rough. We have to go through a lot of meat shields to get to the boss. Lifesteal, that's gonna help a lot. Oh, we are saved. Immortal Tray, Mind Collapse, Prismal Dust. Mind Collapse is okay. I do like a Mind Collapse. I don't think we want Immortal Trade yet. It could be also used to heal our demons we might pick up. But it depends a lot on what we get offered. Mind Collapse should be always pretty good. Welder Helper, Hidden Passage. Now, if I had taken the Trample Penumbra, I would love the Hidden Passage right now. And just ascend the demons behind the Penumbra. But we didn't. Welder Helper is gonna help defend our demon units. And there's a pretty big demon. There are actually two pretty decent demons here. Horned Warrior with multi-strike, that's a lot of damage, but it needs a decent tank and we don't really have any. While Demon Fiend can just be individually powerful. Problem with Demon Fiend is that we need a way to play it. Currently, we only have Prism Retrieval and that requires a lot of setup. Or the morsels. Ember morsels. Rubble morsels, I think they're called. Do I want an Umbra unit? Not that urgently. Spell upgrades, making of a morsel, cost reduction, mind collapse. Yeah, there are quite a few good spell upgrades here we could get. Magic power on the mind collapse is nice. Cost reduction on the making of a morsel is very nice. Permafrost. Cooker on the prism retrieval. Ugh. Let's just reroll. Double stack, can't go on anything. That's a bit sad, but we have a few more small upgrades that are somewhat impactful. Let's also start purging some train stewards. These are very difficult to use for us. We'll probably go to the right. Get the free relic and the Hellhorned banner. Let's set up on the top floor. Start removing some of these guys. And buff our Penumbra by quite a bit. Let's torch the collector. Play the making of a morsel. Let's also torch this guy. Or do we wanna... No, we wanna grow the Penumbra. We do wanna prioritize getting our Penumbra big enough to kill these frontline guys. And we actually managed to do that, but we don't have a way to kill the Disciple Foot Soldier now. We'll take 5 damage to this one guaranteed, but we will have a removal for the next one, so I'm not that worried. At least I was assuming we would draw one of these 3 cards in this hand, but the game says no, apparently. There are no morsels in the next hand. Might as well play the Welder Helper then. And the Imp allows us to get at least one hit on the boss. Yeah, Forever Flame would be nice. Definitely. We do have an easy kill here. Our Penumbra is big enough to face the boss. Perils of Production, Making of a Morsel, Mind Collapse. Don't want another Making of a Morsel. Perils of Production could be okay. It's another way of potentially playing out our Demon Fiend. I don't want any of these. Maybe I should have taken the Vent though. Yeah, I guess the Vent would have been worth it. Mind checks, okay. It's very powerful. Consumer of Crowns. I mean, we do have some Imps in the deck, but That's a bit too spicy for me. I can't carry it out, around another dead weight. Prism Retrieval Dream? But we would need a lot of Ember to make that work. Take the Branded Warrior. Can be the backline behind our demon friend. Let's pay some coins for a relic. Okay, that's actually not bad. Double Explosion Daedalus. Good thing we have quite a few direct damage spells to target these bombs. Otherwise this would be very problematic. Bomb on the top floor. I guess Penumbra goes on the middle floor now with the mine checks. Let's also play an Imp here. Yeah, I guess one Imp is fine. Could also have played a Branded Warrior here instead. We need to remove this bomb. We can do so with the Mine Collapse or with the Torch. Let's use the Torch first. Then we get some Morsel Miners. We can play the Branded Warrior on the top floor for now. And then let's kill one of these. Rubble Morsel, and we torch one of these guys and frontline guy. Top floor does need some help here. Let's play the Shade Splitters first. Well, these are pretty good. Train Steward in the front. We'll take the hit from that and one of the explosions. The Imp can take the other explosion. Is it Welder Helper? Welder Helper makes this guy survive all the explosion. Yeah, Welder Helper will stay around for next turn as a block against one of these guys as well. I forgot that there are actually haste guys in this fight. It's a 50-50 on Prism Retrieval. Let's roll for it. Lucky! This will make things a lot easier. This floor is problematic. We will take a lot of damage to them. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Okay, we do survive 10 damage. Okay, I forgot there was... I miscounted there. But we have the victory here, so... That was close. Transcend him. You don't have the space to use all these imps. I might pick capacity here. Steelwalker, that's actually a decent frontliner. Yeah, let's go a very unit heavy deck. Wonder how this will work out for us. And let's get some unit upgrades. Capacity Penumbra, yeah, that would be amazing. Let's look at the... Yeah, that's actually a good call. The Gorge is not that important anymore. But... let's give some health to the Steelwalker. Some additional stats to the Branded Warrior. And then we reroll for another health upgrade on the Steelwalker. And the damage shield on the Branded Warrior, just in case. No, not really necessary. Let's skip on that. And then we remove train stewards. Yeah, with Transcend Imp, the capacity increase is interesting. So now our Penumbra can just go on the top floor because he doesn't need all that much space anymore. And we can have the middle floor be our assorted demons. But it does mean that we still don't have a great... Alright, haste shenanigans. I totally forgot about that. This is a problem. Should have set up the steelwork on the bottom floor. I forgot about the haste here. Endless Transcend him to cap out the capacity. Okay. It's just enough to kill this frontliner. I might have to play the Perils of Production here, so I can kill at least the Collector. This guy will deal 9, we'll take 10 here. 10 is okay. And we should be better off next turn. We do have enough capacity here on the top floor to also play a Train Steward here. Just to provide a little bit of extra damage, in case that's ever relevant. Actually, we do have the Branded Warrior as well. But I can play the Branded Warrior and the Transcend Imp this turn, because of the Ember Drain. I would have liked that. Could use the Transcend Imp to make more room here on the top. I guess we don't have that many mortals anyway, so one space should be enough. We do lack damage to deal with this wave. It's somewhat helpful. Not really what we're looking for, but we almost have the damage to kill this guy. With the Mind Collapse we can do it. Damage, we could also kill this guy, and then double torch would be 3 damage short. So it's better to just kill the front and leave the backline percent for 1 damage. I do want to do this. Bam! Extra capacity. It's a pretty funny interaction with Transcend Imp and Penumbra. Quite awesome. Engine upgrade, yeah, definitely. Important work. Pyre Jumper. Both of these are exciting. Let's take a Pyre Jumper. I do want the extra Ember. There are quite a few reasons we need it. Especially the Demon Fiend. Spell upgrades, card removals and a relic on the same side. Can't say no to that. Oh, Ashes of the Fallen. That's so good. Consume removal? Not really. cost reducing one of these. Making of a morsel once more is nice. 3 roll. Not that interested. Let's cost reduce the other making. 10 spell damage. No. I will take a removal on one of the torches though. Endless? Yeah. Did I see Endless? I don't think I saw Endless. Maybe I did though. Shade Splitter versus Torch. Torch is still worse. We do after all have a Gorge unit. I rerolled into Endless. I rerolled Endless once. Okay. Multi-strike for the enemies. We should be able to take that. If we use our Imps well. This time around... Oh, that's a very nice hand. Gives us a ton of capacity on the top floor. Can set up the Steelworker here. Power Jumper probably on this floor in front, Demon Fiend behind, and remove one of these guys. Okay. This is starting out pretty well. And the Branded Warrior can go all the way in the back. Should have played the Transcend Imp on this floor actually, to get the capacity upgrade. So I will be able to fit more Imps on this floor. I don't really need the capacity upgrade on the top floor, nor do I need a rage, so that was kind of a waste. I probably don't need to restart right now, but I do want to see the powerful floor we can make with these Imps. I missed for a second that I could play the Transcend Imp first, and that I could get the upgrade, the floor capacity upgrade from it. And I could even play the Rage Imp first. So let's start with the Rage Imp, then the Transcend Imp. And that gives us 4 more capacity on this floor. Now that's a floor. That's a real floor. Let's torch, then we prism retrieval. That imp can actually stay alive. It's pretty decently sized. Here. Then we engine upgrade on the bottom floor. Welder Helper is very nice for some extra armor. And I think I also want an Umbra morsel to take some damage off this Steelworker. More than I want? Yeah, more than I want to feed the top floor. By now I really wish I would have taken this Vent I saw earlier that I skipped on. I am considering using the morsel miner on this floor actually. It's probably overall more powerful. We really need to remove these backline units. They're gonna do a lot of damage to our floor if we don't. But luckily we can do just that. This is actually a lot of healing for our front line, and we can make him survive. Oh, 7 unit limit. Just reached that manually by just playing a unit. That rarely happened. So now I kinda regret the Light of the Seraph pick. Oh, Railhammer, nice. I don't think I need another engine upgrade, but an Exploration Eruption can be very helpful. Important work, Impish Scholar, Branding Right. Let's take an important work. I guess we can make it useful. Unit upgrades. We still have a lot of room for them. Let's get some. Now we get Endless on the Transcendent. Let's also look at the caverns next. Penance Yard. We are not fighting Consume Seraph. We do have a lot of units, so the Penitent remains aren't that bad. But we don't have that much card draw, so I'm a bit worried. I will skip. The Weather Cold Stones could actually have been pretty decent here. Let's take some more upgrades. And reroll. Multi-strike. Do we put that on the Branded Warrior? And give him a little bit of extra starting power. Hearthstone is probably not needed. We do have a very durable front line with the Steelworker, with Railhammer. Assisted by Armor Imps, Endless Transcend Imps. Should be good. Okay, we can immediately start making our floor huge. So we can set up on any floor we want to. And I guess we want to set up on the second floor. Let's start out with the Transcend Imp. We don't have the Ember to play both of them. I guess we need the Demon Fiend out. I also don't have the Ember to play the Transcend Imp again, which is a bit of an issue. But I mean, Demon Fiend is strong enough to hold the line for a while. The Umbra, on the other hand, has a bit more trouble. So much for that. Let's port one of these guys so the Demon Fiend survives. 6 available. That will most likely give us an Imp. Let's see. Fire Jumper. Not really what I was looking for here, but it prevents 15 damage. Nothing to do with all that Ember. It's a bit sad. Sweep, so we can't really block with the Fledgling Imp. Let's start buffing up our Penumbra. Play the Fledgling Imp anyway, just for the extra rage. We do need to draw into our Steelworker. Well, the Helper can actually save us for quite a while. Engine upgrade on the bottom floor. Not much to do with these cards. This is gonna be rough. Well, we'll kill our Imps, but that's about it. So not that bad. And there's our Steelworker, at least. Can't really play morsels on the middle floor because of the sweep guy. But I think that was the final sweep unit in this combat, so we should be fine from here on out. Start out with an Exploration Eruption. No Imps to sacrifice this turn. There's our Transcend Imp. A lot of rage and armor. And in case this floor fails, which it probably won't. It definitely won't. It's not even close. Easy win right there. But it was close, keeping the floor alive early on because we couldn't play our Steelworker right away. I probably should take Ember now. Impolate is pretty strong. We are lacking draw, but there are a few relics that can fix the problem for us. We don't have a lot of gold, so going for unit upgrades right now is maybe not the best idea, but the card removals are good and we can't really afford a relic. We might be able to afford a cheap relic. I still want to go to the right. Quick. Quick is not bad. It does help defend our floor quite a bit. Especially with some extra attack boost and finally with some damage boost from the Branded Warrior. From his slays. Mask of yeah, something like that. We really don't need more capacity. Higher base stats would be nice. I think it's Scorch. The extra capacity doesn't matter with Ashes of the Fallen and Penumbra and Transcend Imp. 20 armor should be okay. We do have a lot of damage output. Pyre Jumper for the start. That's very helpful. Let's play Penumbra on the top floor again. Pyre Jumper, I think I don't want him to be in the second floor right now. And then we can play a Prism Retrieval for 7. Get a Giant Welder Helper. I was hoping for one of my demons instead. But this is nice as well. This leaves us enough room to play both demons here. But I guess we have to take it. $75 damage. If we use it here, this means this guy will kill these two instead of him killing the one. It's 30 damage on the Gilded Wing. We need all the damage on the Gilded Wing we can get. Actually, 210. Yeah, this extra 30 damage on the Gilded Wing means we can kill him if we draw into the Excavation Era. We did not though. But that means we will only take 10 damage. That's okay. Mind Collapse is 19 damage, not quite enough. But we can make it enough. I do need this guy out of the way. I need the room for my Transcend Imp. And let's engine upgrade. Oh, we do have the energy for the other morsel as well. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Making of a morsel and Shade Splitter, we have enough energy to play anything we want anyways. Guess we save the damage shield on the Umbra. Not necessary to play much here. I will play the Excavation Eruption to reduce the pressure on the Steelworker. Once more with Feeling. And I guess we can keep the Transcend Imp around. Okay, this deck is very fun. Ember Forge, another Excavation Eruption wouldn't be terrible, but not really necessary either. I do like another important work though. Finally, dupe and card removal is very good. I would like some spell upgrades, but it's not that important to me. Chain of Gems, Consumed Crown. Chain of Gems, very powerful in this deck. I do wanna buy that. We don't need another quick. Let's reroll for multi-strike. Didn't get it. Another Endless on the Pyre Jumper would be pretty appealing. Then let's remove a Shade Splitter. And another Shade Splitter. Penumbra isn't really how we win anymore. And a second Endless Transcend Imp doesn't do much for us. I guess if we want to have an easier time early on, we dupe the Impolate. Or maybe the Branded Warrior. I mean, we do have all the room we want, and this Branded Warrior is pretty strong. With all these upgrades. And let's pick up a Chain of Gems. And purge another Shade Splitter. And then, let's throw Imps at Seraph until he dies. I guess we start out with Penumbra. On the top floor, we follow that up with Branded Warrior here with Prism Retrieval. Okay. Shade Splitter. And then we kill one of these guys. Imps. This can actually do quite a bit for us, huh? Let's start with the Welder Helper in the back. Yeah, I don't buy shop purchase that often, but I didn't have anything else to do with my gold. Do want these Imps to die after all. Let's go with the Pyre Jumper here. Welder Helper. Fletchling Imp, and finally Transcending. And only one Lightwing survived that. And we also have the floor upgraded to a reasonable amount of capacity now. How much capacity exactly? Enough for a Demon Fiend and a Steelworker and 2 Imps. So let's start out with the Imps. Actually, let's start out with the Pyre Jumper. And we play these two. And a Transcendent in the front. Actually, this Light Wings will go through to the top, and we can't really prevent that. I would really like any sort of rail spike right now. This floor is already at the unit limit, so let's play an Imp here. I do want these Imps to die after all. Transcend him first, because it generates an unnecessary large amount of armor and ammo. Maybe I should stop using the Fire Jumper and just play it behind the Penumbra. So I stop drawing into it every turn. Enemy stats past Covenant 0. Yeah, that would be nice. I would like to see that as well. So much amber. You know, I always wanted to Mind Collapse Gilded Wing and kill it. Add some more rage to these units. And give Penumbra the final snack of the run. Okay. That was a fun run. Very unusual deck, but we really abused the synergies between Umbra and Hellhorned here, with Ashes of the Fallen, Architect Penumbra, and Transcend Imp for crazy big floors, and then add other imps to that to make the Transcend Imp and Ashes of the Fallen even more powerful. Guruk's Goat as our first relic really pushed us into something like that with Architect Penumbra and the large demon units. Very fun, very unique deck. I don't usually play with that many permanent units, and I mean non-imps, non-morsels, things like that, like real units that you draw as a priority draw and take at least 2 capacity. Yeah, so that was a very interesting and very powerful deck as well.